everybody, it's Crystal. So I am here today to go over two of my absolute favorite primers, and this kind of incorporates the foundation little series I was doing about foundations, concealers, things like that, and I have been requested to tell you guys what my favorite primers are. So I'm going to start off with two very accessible primers, and I'm doing it because not everybody is interested in super high-end primers or products, and not everybody can obtain them where they are for various reasons. So I thought that this would be a nice idea just to show you some very inexpensive primers that are actually my favorite primers. First, I'm going to start off with one of my all-time favorite primers, and I recently fell in love with it. It's the Hard Candy Sheer Envy, and it's an ultralight formula primer. This was introduced to me in a swap by Pink Couture Mama. She's one of my best friends here on YouTube. And, you know, I've been used to using the NYX and the MAC primer. I absolutely love those, and also the Lancome. But this, for $8, yes, $8, surprised me very much. I am wearing it now. It makes my foundation last all day long without needing any touch-ups, and it really preps my face and makes every line, every blemish become undiscernible, really, and underneath my foundation. And I barely need any concealer when applied correctly, when this is applied correctly. You really only need a thin layer of this, and something that I really liked about this primer, a little goes a long way. And I know that you've heard me say things like that before, or you hear a lot of companies saying, oh, just a little bit goes a long way. But with this, about the size of a dime goes all over your face. And I do put a little bit on my neck because I do end up putting foundation on my neck to blend. Another thing that I like about this, that it has no scent. That's something that's really nice, and it's not irritating at all. And I do have very sensitive skin, and this does not irritate me one bit. It actually makes my skin feel like cashmere. If you guys could come through the screen and just feel my cheeks, it's very soft. And this is without putting that foundation on. This is just alone. Sometimes I actually will just go ahead and put this on, put a little bit of tinted moisturizer on, and then do my makeup routine, because this really makes my face smoothed out. It makes, you know, like I said before, dark circles kind of just a little smoother. And I have uneven skin. You guys know that if you've watched some of my videos. I have very uneven skin. My T-zone's uneven. I have a lot of redness around my nose and cheeks. And this, while it doesn't take it away, obviously, it does just make it seem more flush, which I really appreciate. So the back says, instructions for use: apply an even layer all over your face to create a skin smoothing finish. Once dry, follow with foundation. So it dries very quickly. That's something else that I like about it. Some primers that I've tried do take a little bit to dry, and you're kind of waiting there, and sometimes I don't mind, but when you are trying to get a routine down before school, before work, you really don't have 20 minutes to wait for a primer to dry when your routine already takes up enough time. So this primer really not only surprised me, but pleasantly pleased me when I saw how quickly it dried. I would say in under a minute, this is dry enough to have your foundation go on. So I thought that I'd share this with you guys because I absolutely love it. There's not enough good things to say about it, and it's very reasonable. This is sold only at Walmart, or if you go to Hard Candy, you know, Google Hard Candy, you can purchase it online, but they don't have an actual store. It will redirect you to Walmart. So this is very obtainable for everybody, I feel, unless you live in Seattle, of course, because we have no Walmarts here. We have Targets. So unfortunately, they do not sell Hard Candy, but again, you can just go online and purchase this. So the next primer I want to show you in this video is my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Primer. And this as well is very, very obtainable. You can get it online. You can get it at porkdaisy.com, and of course the NYX website. Go ahead and Google NYX. And I believe this is, I want to say $12. I may be completely off. Again, I did get this in a swap, but I bought it before, and I absolutely love it. This is some amazing stuff. It's cruelty-free, which I also believe... yes, both of these are cruelty-free, so if that's something that you are concerned about, I know that I'm concerned about that. So both of these are cruelty-free, not tested on animals. And this one says, good for all skin types, softens lines, light diffusing effect is perfect coverage for studio photos or taking fun pics with pals. And that's very true with this. Actually, it's very true with both of them. I noticed that on camera or taking pictures, my face looks a little bit better. You can't really see marks that would normally show up on pictures, or little imperfections. You know, when you're taking pictures with your friends, you look at the back screen and you're like, ah, delete that one, that didn't look good. this both help me really appreciate what I look like more. And this is high definition, mineral enriched, talc free, and paraben free. So right there, it's like one of the better primers to be using if these are concerns for you. Paraben free is always good when it comes to our skin. This primer, it is white. I'm going to just put a little bit on to show you guys on the back of my hand. It is a white primer. It comes out white, and when you rub it around, it stays white for a couple of seconds. The first time I ever put that on and that happened, I was a little freaked out. I was just like, how long is this going to be white? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be forever, but still it's something that when I'm trying to get a routine down, I really was freaked out a bit by it. It was not white for very long. I think in about 30 seconds that white faded in. But I do believe that the white is there for a reason. Again, this is a high definition primer as opposed to just a sheer primer. So this is really here to cover up and fill in lines. It almost reminded me of a collagen-based primer. It is not, however, but that's really what it reminded me of. It's a little bit grainy, whereas the Hard Candy is very smooth, very cashmere affected. This one by NYX is a little bit grainy to the touch, but it is very, very good for having underneath your foundation. So once I put this on and I wait for it to dry, and it is very quick drying, again about 30 seconds, and it's dry enough to put on foundation, I do notice it's almost like a base, a true base. While this one is kind of a prep and prime, this feels like a real base. So you have a layer of this on, then you go ahead and put your foundation on, and it feels like you have an ally to that foundation. When you take pictures, it reduces oiliness or shine. And I don't know if it says that it does that, but certainly my face is very oily and shiny, and this has worked tenfold to do that to my face. Another thing that I really like about it is it definitely diffuses light and the way that the light hits your face. And I noticed that in taking pictures, and I specifically started to take flash pictures after trying this several times because I wanted to see, does it really have any different effect when you're taking pictures? Does it say, or does it do what it says it's going to do? And it certainly does. This diffuses the light in just the right way so that you get every angle you want looking perfect. So I really appreciated that about this primer. If you're interested in getting the primer, you can go to www.nyxcosmetics.com. I don't know if that's showing up really well. There you go, nyxcosmetics.com. And they have a lot of stuff that I absolutely love. I love their makeup remover. I love their lip glosses. I love their powders. I love their little cupcake lip balms. I really love all things from NYX, as I do with Hard Candy as well. So I just wanted to show you guys my two very obtainable, very affordable primers that I absolutely love. Again, that was Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer, and this is really good if you want a nice cashmere smooth finish, if you want your foundation to make your face really feel baby soft, really very, very cashmere to the touch. And if you really want that nice gliding effect, it helps your foundation go on very evenly and very smoothly. And then of course the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Primer if you want a little bit more heavy duty baseline for your foundation. This has a job to do, whereas this one is a really nice everyday use primer. They're both good for every day. However, this one is really going to be what you choose if you have a really good event to go to, an important event, pictures, picture day at school, graduation photos, things like that. And then this one's just really great for going out, having fun, and an everyday use. So I hope that this was helpful. These are both my two favorite primers. If you'd like me to review anything else, please let me know in a comment below or go ahead and inbox me. And I hope that you guys go ahead and try these. And if you do, please, of course, let me know how you like them. Or let me know what primers you use in a comment below. Hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.